All right, it's about 7:30 in the morning. We're leaving the Wilson Valley lean-to, and we're heading to the Cloud Pine lean-to. About 8.7 miles is our projection for the day. We do have some elevation to deal with, so about 7:30 in the morning, and we're off. So we'll keep you guys posted.
It's hard to video in these parts, but we've just been doing this little rock, whatever you want to call it. Garden.
Right down there are no rocks.
Yep, there's no rocks right down below it, but they send us over that pile of stuff.
I don't know.
But it looks like it's a little cleared out here, so got some smooth ground here for a little bit. That you just have to take your time and watch where you put your feet and think about every step and pole placement and everything. It's just, you have to concentrate. Yeah, now it's a little smoother. It's a great morning. We've already been probably about 1.5 miles, close to 1.5 miles so far. It's probably about 8:45 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we'll show you what we see. Right now it's just walking in the green tunnel. Really pretty forest in Maine.
All right, it's about 9:30. We're gonna be pulling into a lean-to up here for a little break in just a minute. Got a little bit of a smooth trail here. It's been a good trail this morning, but we've had some rocky spots and whatnot to deal with, so it's been kind of difficult to video. But we're headed downhill towards the stream, I think, and then we'll be at a shelter, take a short break, get some refreshments, take our packs off. Another gorgeous day. It's unbelievable weather. We've been very, very blessed with the weather that we've been able to hike in throughout Maine. And really New Hampshire as well, for all this difficult terrain, and it's been dry on the ground, had a lot of mud. The heat is non-existent. It's in the 60s today. I think it's about probably high 50s right now. It was 45 last night for a low when I looked at my thermometer this morning. It might have been a little lower than that for the low, but about the time the sun came up, it was about 45. There are no insects. We hadn't had any insects really in Maine to speak of. And I know they can get bad, but we've been scooting through just at the right time on this, so weather's great. No bugs. We have, water's been some issues with water, but we got plenty of water now. There's been enough rain to keep these streams going, and brooks, and creeks, so we're in good shape. All right, we'll keep you posted. We're gonna be making a big climb after we take this break.
We stopped here to get water.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We gotta cross this. Easy. Not a problem. This trail goes up there.
After 11, we're pulling into the Long Pond Stream lean-to for a break, and got about 4 miles to go. So we're gonna make our camp early again tonight, and that'll be okay with us. So we're gonna take a little break here, get some refreshments, use the privy and whatnot before we get back on the trail. All right, check in later.
Well, looky here, folks, what we have. Our last mile marker, 2,100 miles.
Wow, can't believe that. That's amazing. That means we're about 98.5 miles away from the finish line.
Wow.
At the top of Katahdin, so
Less than 100 miles.
we won't be going by any more 100-mile markers.
Nope.
Oh,
We've been
man.
by 21 of them.
Yep.
Wow. All right, look at this view. This is incredible. Look at that.
About 2 o'clock, and we're back on the move after a short break, probably about 30 minutes up on the overlook. We still gotta climb up Barren Mountain, so we're making our way over to it and then up. So we're kind of crossing between the two mountains now. We were on, I don't know which one that one was, but we're heading up Barren now. It's got a fire tower on top of it. So anyway, we're still making our way through the beautiful Maine woods. We'll show you the view from the top and we'll get up there. All right, we'll check in a bit. Yep, we're going straight up now on our climb up Barren Mountain. So, probably at least a half a mile to go, but we're gonna be climbing. So, this is what it's looking like. 12:30. We've just made it to the turn off to the Cloud Pond lean-to, which is our goal for the day. So we've done it without problem. Pretty smooth day, gorgeous weather to hike in. Got a little blue blaze to hike here to get up to the shelter, or lean-to as they call them. So we're heading up that way, and we'll show it to you when we get up here. And I think we did around right at 9 miles today.
Yeah.
Might have been 8.9, but it was somewhere close to 9 miles. So we're about roughly 20 miles into the 100-mile wilderness on day 2, which is where we've got a specific plan that we're working, and because we have to be on day 5, we have to be at a certain point to pick up our food drop from Shaw's Hiker Hostel. So we're sticking with our plan. We have time to hike some more miles today as far as daylight goes, but this is where we've scheduled ourselves to go. So we're going to stick on the plan. Anyway, we're heading up this blue blaze. We'll show you the lean-to when we get up here. All right, we've made it up to the Cloud Pond lean-to. So nobody's here. It's 3:45. You can maybe see the pond through the trees, but we're pretty close to being right on it. We were looking around to see if we could find a good tent spot. We saw one back there just on the trail leading in, but we were trying to stay closer to the shelter where the privy and the bear box are. But that's a pretty spot back there. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But here's the bear-proof food container. So we're looking around here, around the shelter site. We're back behind it. The privy's up there. It looks like another one of the brand new ones. So that's good. Anyway, we did look it up. We did 8.7 miles today from the Wilson Valley lean-to to the Cloud Pond lean-to. So we're wandering around, checking it out. Nobody else is here. All right, we'll check in later. That's all for now.